us.
I have little time for your petty threats, Colonel. Surrender your ship now, or I shall destroy it.
Not on my watch.
This is a priority alert to all metahumans. UNN Alpha requests immediate assistance.
Excuse me, is this the ferry to Staten Island? That dude scares me.
What are you girls looking at?
The carrier's under attack by a group of supervillains called the Masters of Evil. And to make matters worse, they're led by Victor Von Doom.
Colonel Fury, the Masters of Evil are attacking our stabilizing engines. There's too many for me to stop alone.
Black Widow, do not engage the enemy. I want you out of there immediately. Team, double time it and save that engine.
Am I glad to see you? Someone named the Winter Soldier hacked into our network and trapped us with our own security force fields.
Boy, do you look stupid. Give me $10 and I won't tell Nick Fury about this.
$10? Are you insane? You're a hero.
You're right. Make it 100. My tights don't come cheap.
But you're supposed to save people for free.
I charge stupid people. And you qualify, seeing as how you're trapped in your own living compartment. By the way, the price is up to $200.
Fine, I'll pay it. Just go to the security console and reboot the system. It'll take 2 of your team members to activate it. Watch out for traps.
Ooh, I don't like traps. The price just went up to $500.
All right, I'll pay whatever you want. Winter Soldier probably put laser tripwires along the way. If you walk through them, a bomb will be triggered.
Just to warn you, if I die, my price goes up to 1,000.
You are too late. In a matter of moments, the Winter Soldier will have unlocked the security code for this gun. Then, we shall fire it into the engine.
Don't you understand? You can't defeat the Masters of Evil. We're just too powerful. Abandon ship while you still can.
Mortals, you are foolish to even attempt to battle me. No one can withstand the might of Fin Fang Fool.
That wasn't the most graceful battle I've ever seen, but you saved the helicarrier. Thanks, team. When you're done in that area, come back to the bridge. We're moving everyone to Stark Tower before we begin our next mission.
Why is he always late?
Hello, team. Welcome to Stark Tower, my pride and joy. It's 40 stories of heaven on Earth.
It's amazing what you can do with just a few $1 billion.
We are now a team? Yes. I've been empowered by S.H.I.E.L.D. to create a task force to stop the Masters of Evil. But the helicarrier was so badly damaged that it can't be used as a headquarters. Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require.
Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
I'd suggest you meet Hank Pym first, since he's in charge of equipment. The Vision is here as our information officer.
Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets.
Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel?
I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base. But there was something questionable in his message.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Sure.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting...
Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum. Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Balova.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben
Yes,
Grimm's
the
65th
blonde one.
birthday.
I declined the
Happy
offer,
birthday, Mr.
but
Grimm.
as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan online.
It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall. Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments.
Lobby to see you.
You are quite welcome.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab.
It's good to see you. Welcome to the team.
Red Ralston is on line 6.
Yes. We're a SHIELD task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage. SHIELD is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone. With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities. Exactly. Though I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and S.H.I.E.L.D. recently had a falling out.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Yes, Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic.
Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
S.H.I.E.L.D. tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions.
Here in the main lobby to see you.
Anytime.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and DeadPool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark. Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me? The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world. Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, SHIELD is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th
Dr.
birthday.
Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
Mr. Stark, there's a herald
Victor
holding a
von
line.
Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world.
Bambi and Miss Heather here
A
in the main
genius,
lobby.
he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks, who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and DeadPool was last seen in the weapons lab.
The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative. There is nothing on her SHIELD record to indicate otherwise. Why, do you ask?
For you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Johnny Storm would
Hi,
like you to
my
announce
name's
that
Hank
today
Pym.
is Ben Grimm's
Dr. Hank Pym.
65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet, but then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how. Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day.
In the Uptronics lab. Colonel Fury.
Oh yeah, well, that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility. I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs, and I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug. Come back anytime. We're always open.
The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather.
Hello.
are waiting for
I'm
you in the
very
main
glad
lobby,
you could
Mr.
join the
Stark.
team. My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite
Johnny Storm
welcome.
would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. I am glad to be of assistance.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. In case you didn't know, I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on the mission. Sure. What do you need?
The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Discreetly. As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
There's a hacker I know. He's kind of an oddball, but I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this?
I'd like to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr.
So,
Grimm.
you think Natasha's up to something, eh? Maybe working for the other team.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four. So I guess he figured I had the skills. I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions.
Colonel Fury, Red Rose is on line 6.
It's a high-tech jet developed by Stark's company. It's usually used by the Avengers.
Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and this...
It's undetectable to radar, can take off and land itself. Heck, it'll even dial the phone for you. Plus, it's got the latest in jet engine technology. This thing will get you around the world in no time.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Oh, please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Good. One thing I want to point out, you now have a shield port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want. Okay, good luck in there.
Team, satellite recon shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
Wolverine, never thought I'd be so glad to see your ugly face.
You keep up with all this sweet talk, Dugan, you're gonna make me blush. Now what's the story here?
A knockout gas was spread through the ventilation system of the base. I woke up to Dr. Doom demanding I bring Colonel Fury here or he'd ram the Omega into Bondrak Dam.
Well, the Tin Man must have forgotten his part of the bargain, because the base is headed straight for that dam.
I should have known. It was stupid of me to believe him.
Don't sweat it. If it weren't for your message, we wouldn't have come at all. Then where'd everyone be?
I suppose you're right. But our time's running out. Get me to the primary engineering control room and I'll stop the Omega before it can do any damage.
How embarrassing.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
Stay down.
Team, I just had a thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. You could disable it. The Omega base will be forced to switch to the secondary drive. Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base.
I don't have enough power.
Curse that infernal Doom. I can't do anything from this control room. Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me. See you around, sucker.
Finally a challenge. The SHIELD soldiers are no match for my battle suit. It is wise that you fear me, for with my recent upgrades, I could crush you all like grapes. Then you are destined to lose, for I will not let you stop the Omega base. Very well. Then come, comrade. Let us battle.
do my happy dance?
Oh yeah, I'm liking this.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth.
Blasted. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge. Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there. Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
I don't have enough power.
Squashed,
This is better than a spider bite. Mind if I do my dance?
One lab contains a device known as the neural inhibitor, and another has plans that could be used to upgrade Ultron.
So, the reports were right. There is a team of superheroes on the Omega base. Well, let's see if this doesn't slow you down.
I don't have enough power. That's right, I won. Fear me. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough power. I don't have enough energy for that.
Ooh, did I win a new car, too?
I don't have enough power.
Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won!
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I'm stuck in this lab. Am I glad to see you? What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion, and then I couldn't open this door. I'm fine. I just hope... Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack? We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood. Not to mention how much my work would be lost. Those must be the results of the super soldier experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently, all they've created are those giants you've seen.
Team, you must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
Well, it just so happens I'm kind of a specialist on gamma bombs. Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Figures. We damaged the shutoff. We have to find the auxiliary lab and re-establish the safety interlock.
Mind if I do my happy dance? For you.
Let me see if... Yes, I was able to shut down the gamma bomb. We're safe. That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed. Sounds good to me. I'm no superhero.
Ooh, how embarrassing for you.
That's a big 10-4.
If you say so.
Mysterio! Jeez, it's good to see you. Still got a fishbowl for a head, I see.
Spider-Man, do you always have to be a half-wit?
Ooh, now that hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, step away from those plans before I have to get medieval on you.
You idiot! Why do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron?
I thought everyone had them. I got some this morning in a box of cereal.
These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron so they can rewrite his programming and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon.
That's impossible. Ultron is sentient. Reprogramming him is illegal.
Yes, it is. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapon upgrades.
If your Ultron gets weapon upgrades, then my Ultron will want weapon upgrades, and that just won't do.
Huh? I've heard enough of your babbling. Let's...
Some help here.
You don't. Got it. Here. range.
Ooh, did I win a new car, too?
If you say so.
Watch out! There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck! I tried to take it out with this anti-aircraft gun, but it's just too fast. Yeah, at the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're gonna take that chopper out.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
Oh yeah. Bub, yes.
I hope this wasn't...
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me a hand? Sounds like a plan. All I ask is that you take the helicopter out quick. I don't think I'm gonna last long out in the open. Got it. The door to the bridge is open. Thanks for the assist. I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out. You'll get no argument from me. I've had enough excitement for one day.
How embarrassing for you.
That is due to the entropy device I've developed. You will remain immobile as long as I hold this button. I'm afraid you have no other options. Now, to keep things interesting, you'll receive an electrical shock for every incorrect answer you give. Let's begin, shall we? How far is the Earth from the Sun? was a lucky guess. What is the half-life of strontium-90? Oh, your answer will be correct. Isn't that shocking? Which of the following is not a subatomic particle? Somehow you're cheating! Which race exterminated itself with technology from the Watcher? I do hope you're finding this to be a learning experience. Which is not a measurement of time. This is inconceivable! You're not that intelligent! The deal is off. Bring me some of these.
How about some help here?
Yeah, yeah. Ain't got the energy for that.
I bet this gets brought up in my next review.
Guys, that was one for the books. There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up at the Quinjet.
You did a good job on the Omega Base, team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby.
Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab.
Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis.
Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and DeadPool was last
See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.